Hey everybody, it is your favorite girl vocal with AJ Reese. That's right, I'm back. I told you I would. I told you I would come back, right? Look at my hair. It's all wild looking, Lord. Mm-mm-mm. So, I was talking with you guys about, you know, what are we doing with our gifts and talents? And I'm telling you, our gifts and talents play a part in everything that we do. Every single thing that we do, it really does. And when I say that, I'm saying that to say, when we are found doing the right thing, we don't have to worry about it coming back to haunt us or bite us or curse us. We really do not. We don't. But when, because you know what happens, sometimes we can start off well and then turn around, and next thing you know, it's like a no go. Hold on, wait a minute. I need to cut this off because it's going to keep doing it. All right. So, we have to be careful. We really do. And we have to stay in tune with God because God, if we because see, God don't override us. He's not going to force us. I get really, I really hate seeing when people like to try to override you to get what they want from you. So it's almost like they want to force you to do what they want you to do versus giving you that space to make a free decision if it's yes or no. Um, I don't like people like that. I have to be honest. I kind of stay away from folks like that. Like I can deal with them, but from afar a bit because if not, I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna end up going off on them, and then they looking like, "Well, what did I do?" You know exactly what you did. Stop. I don't like to see people override other people's will. Like I said, my will was overridden. I didn't have a choice in the matter with what I went through growing up. It just continually kept getting abused and overrode and just robbed. So I take my voice matters, what I think matter, what I feel matter, and what I do it matters. It don't have to matter to you, but it matters to me. And when I say there are just some things I detest from people. You wanna make me a beast? Try to force me to do something I'm not trying to do or I'm not comfortable with because it's what you want. It's not good. It's not. And I'm not trying to choose violence, but again, sometimes folks don't get it no other way. You just gotta upside their head. Y'all like, wait a minute. No, but all jokes aside, seriously, like I tend to stay away from people like that. And they know. They don't have to say a word. I don't have to say a word. They know I know. And they know I see them. That's a part of those gifts. I'm gonna tell you something. I love having the spirit of discernment, but I kind of just be like, because it's no filter. The gift is no filter. It doesn't matter who you see through, God is going to let you see it. And that can be scary at times because, it's some of the people you thought that you would never see some things from, and yeah. Okay. So, again, you have to, what are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, what are you doing? And every day we have to make a decision what we're going to do with our gifts. Are we going to use them for the betterment of society and everyone around us? Or are we going to choose to just unleash the dragon and just make everybody life a living hell? You decide. And that's really the truth. It's really the truth. We make a decision daily if we're going to do the right thing with what God has given us. And regardless if it's good or bad, we're still answering for both. And there's still going to be a reward system for both. So sometimes people think, oh, well, I could do what I want. Oh, I don't care. I don't answer to nobody. I don't this, I don't that. I stay away from them kind of people too because you're real dangerous. You don't answer to people, you right. You go right on over that way. Because if you're not open as to what you're doing with your life and how it's affecting other people, I need you as far away from me as possible. You'll mess around and destroy the whole darn camp because of your ignorance and your bad behavior. It's a no for me. Mm-mm. So, again, like I said, making a decision and another thing we have to stop doing. And I'm not saying that we're doing it, but I'm just saying we were talking the other day, and it was about careers or whatever. And we were saying how there are people in this world that will they'll have children and tell their children what they're going to be when they grow up. But what gets me is when the child try to tell the parent that's not what they want to be. And especially for some of these wealthy families, they start threatening them. We come from a generation of doctors. We come from a generation of judges or lawyers, excuse me, or engineers. You will continue the family lineage with this. You will. You'll keep going on. We'll cut you off. You won't get nothing. How is that right? That's not God. God doesn't do stuff like that. And what happens if they don't want to be a doctor and they want to be an artist, a painter? If they're gifted at it and God has given them, God will fund the gifts. He'll allow the doors to open, the resources to flow. We have to be careful trying to tell our children what we want them to be. Because for some, you're trying to live out your life through them. No, now you have restricted them and bound them to your desire. And now what happens, they grow up, they start hating you, don't want nothing to do with you, and they start acting out and wilding out because they're gonna let you know they're gonna wear you out. Parents, back off. Sit down and ask them, hey, what would you like to do? Everybody not going to college, everybody not going to technical and trade or vocational school. They're not. Some may just want to work a 9 to 5 or be an entrepreneur. Who knows? But let that be a decision for them. Now, that don't mean they just going to be around here doing absolutely nothing. That's not what we're saying. But what we are saying is hear them out. Hear their heart. Start to look at them when they're younger and see what gets their attention. What are some things? Allow them to hone in on stuff that they just love doing. You know, sometimes you look at children and you see them with the building blocks and the Legos and they're building stuff. And I mean, they can really build. And you be like, dang, they made that out of that. Because they in their mind's eye, they already see the vision. Their hands is already starting to build and create. Don't come and ruin that with your stupidity and foolishness. Oh, they gonna be without, prime example, my mother. She had this beautiful idea. Oh, she's going to be a nurse. Telling everybody, no, I'm not. And I was saying it in the beginning for a little bit, but then I was like, I don't want to be that. I don't, deals with math and science, and I don't like either or. I just have to be honest. I don't. If I have to do it, I will, but I don't like it. So when I realized that I wasn't, she became very angry and upset. You're just wasting your life. You're just throwing your life away, and you're just this and you're just that. And I'm like, because I don't want to do what you want me to do. So what you're saying is I'm a nobody. Is that what you're saying? Be careful. Be real careful. Be careful what you speak over your kids. Be careful what you say to your kids. And I'm not saying that I dot all my I's and cross all my T's, because I have not. I have said some things out of anger. I have. But I can own that. And I also had to repent from that. So again, just because, they may not be going in the direction of careers that you want for them, allow them to go and down that. And they may visit that area and realize, I don't want that. Let me try this now. I remember my son, in undergrad, he was like, going for psychology. He wanted to be a psychologist. And I think in his sophomore year or his junior year, one or the other, and he was like, I'm switching my major. I don't want to do that anymore. And I said, and that's okay. But he was telling it to me almost like he was running it past me. I said, it's not my decision to make. It's yours. And whatever one you choose, I'm going to back you on it. And one thing my kids know about me, I will back them. I will support them. They don't have to look far for mama. I'm giving them what I didn't get growing up. So I'm going to be there. bells, whistles, handcuffs, whatever. I meant what I said. And I'm not speaking that I'm getting locked up or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm gonna. They know. They don't have to look for her. She's there. I don't go around telling people what I'm gonna do. I just do it. I learned this art of being responsible and accountable as a parent. That's an art that a lot of people have yet to adapt to. And I'm not saying that's for everybody. So if it don't apply to you, don't go with all this, oh, she ain't talking about, just shut up. Ain't nobody talking about you. Go sit down. But anyway, again, just, you know, basically saying like, I'm being newsy. They in there. They in there talking. So I was being newsy. So I kind of stopped talking to y'all so I could ear hustle. So again, but anyway. But again, I just wanted to make sure, that I'm there for them. I always wanted to be engaged and present as a parent and show up for my kids. So, and and let me tell you something. I'm the kind of parent, a lot of the kids call me mom. They really do. I just be like, okay. But I think it's so sweet because it just lets me know the highest esteem and regard that they have for me. And I actually had a young lady who invited me to her senior graduation because in place of her mother, because her mother would not show up for her because she has some things going on that she hasn't yet overcome. And I was so touched to be invited and in place or over, she made the choice over her birth mother. And that touched me because I'm like, wow. So in my heart, I'm like, I have to show up for her. I have to. It is an honor for me to show up for her. I know what it's like to look for certain key figures in your life and they ain't there. And they done missed a whole lot of milestones in your life. So, I know what that's like. So I made sure I showed up for her. And let me tell you something. It was, if we could pick a hottest day of a heat wave, the day, oh my goodness. And their graduation was held at LaSalle University on their football campus. Oh my goodness. There was no shade, no trees, no nothing. And I had on a sundress, like a little thin strap sundress, so all arms, back is out. Burning. Burning, burning. Burning, burning. But that's the sacrifice I made for her because she's worth that. And how many of us know as parents and grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever, we are responsible for showing up. That's a gift. When you can show up for other people, it's a gift. People will entrust you with them because it's a gift. Don't waste your time ruining people's lives because you're not there. Show up. And that is why I fight so hard for not just my kids, but kids today, period, because mine didn't show up for me. They did not. So I feel like I owe it, not just to my kids. God has called me to mother so many other children that aren't even mine. I done fed, clothed, bathed, all kind of housed them, all kind of stuff, I'm saying. But it did my heart well to know that I can be entrusted to show such quality care to children I didn't even birth. That's an honor. That's a gift. When you can utilize and operate the gift well and not be perverted in what you do. And I don't mean perverted like you rubbing and touching on somebody inappropriately. That's not what I mean. You know how many people in foster care that take these kids in and they just misusing the money, abusing the kids and doing all. You're going to pay. Don't take my word for it. Just know it's already on the docket. You paying. You're going to get it back. Don't be upset. Don't be mad or at the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. The messenger just giving you the truth. If giving you the truth is painful to your soul, then baby, that's between you and Jesus, not me and you. So if it apply, wear it and do better. That's all I got for you. That's all I got for you. I got class tonight at 7 o'clock. So you guys have a good one. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to who none other than your favorite girl vocal with AJ Reese. That's who. And you will see this video on Thursday morning, crack of dawn, midnight. That's right. So you guys have a great one. Listen, I'm on a roll. I done came in from work. I done cooked dinner. I done did my homework for class tonight. I done did 2 videos. Your girl on a roll. That's the strength of the Lord. What? He will strengthen you. Give you wings of an eagle. Don't play with my pop like that. My Heavenly Father is all that. He's the true MVP. He's the true hero. He's the real GOAT of heaven and earth. Don't sleep on him. Don't do that. Anyway, love you guys. God bless you. Stay prayed up. Do yourself that favor. Stay in prayer. And pray for others. Pray for others. I can't see me not going a day without praying for. I have to. It's just in me. Love you guys. God bless you. I'll see you when? Lord willing, next week. But you'll see these videos this week. Peace.